Hi, this is Kevin Eastman, co-creator of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and you're listening to me on another Geek Fried podcast. Why? Yeah!
Thank you very much.
Welcome to Gentlemanly Chats.
Good work. I need to work on that intro. Hello and welcome to Gentlemanly Chats. I am the legendary Biad, Mr. Miguel Orvis II, and with me I have a returning guest to the podcast, also co-founder and host of See If It Sticks, which is fastly becoming a podcast that I rate almost every fucking week on this podcast. I do that. It's Dom Alexander.
Yellow.
How are you, Dom?
I'm good, thanks. You?
Good. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm a bit like Spacey because of the old working life. The daily slog
At the coalface,
has slogged back.
hitting things with pickaxes and such.
Yeah, I fucking wish, man. Like
It'd be more simple, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there are times when I just think I could be down a fucking mine. Like instead of dealing with this, like, you know, fucking reply all emails. I mean, you've solved it on See If It Sticks, but it's still happening, Dom. It's still happening.
Reply all.
Yeah.
You haven't instituted our social engineering for reply alls.
Not yet.
Ah.
It's pissed me right fucking off. So, I mean, it's been a while since you were on the podcast last.
It's true. Last time I was on, I think I sang The Circle of Life.
It was probably.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely, obviously, scope for that if you want to.
No, I'm alright.
All right, fine.
We don't need to make it a recurring segment.
Dom sings show tunes. Absolutely. You just pop out that, hello, my baby. Hello,
Hello,
my
my
honey.
darling.
Hello, my ragtime gal. I need jazz.
Play me
hands
off,
as well.
Johnny. Do a vaudeville act every time I come on.
Yes, excellent. Twiddle your mustache and fucking dance around with a cane.
Yeah, man.
I haven't done the intro properly. It's a slice of life podcast about geekery and nonsense. I keep remembering I need to do this bit at the start. We're 2 minutes in. I've not really done the proper intro. But yeah, that you fucking know. You lot know. We're on episode 62. If you're starting the podcast at episode 62, you got issues, man. Go back and listen to them. I think you can listen from number 20 on YouTube. Got some exciting news about where the podcast is going. I'm currently in talks with a couple of providers to try and get this podcast to go legit. So we'll actually end up on the iTunes and other services where you can get a podcast in your ears. Because I think it's about time, because we're at 63 episodes, Dom, so I just thought it'd be nice.
That would be nice, yes.
It'd be nice to get podcast up.
We've been
nice
on the
on
iTunes for a while.
Have you enjoyed it all up on the iTunes?
Yes, we get reviews.
What kind of treatment do you get?
We get
iTunes?
nice rice treatment. We want
Rice treatment. They're giving you rice.
They give us rice.
We've done a
in
deal
the
with
post.
VT.
Yeah, that's it. They give us rice.
Oh,
in the
I
post.
like it.
Yeah, yeah, they treat you well, and we were on New and Noteworthy for the whole of the 8 weeks that you're allowed to be on New and Noteworthy.
You sexy beast.
So I'd like to see Gentlemen in the Chats up there.
I don't think it's going to be like I've been deliberating putting Gentlemanly Chats up there for a while because it is, like I said, it's a slice of life podcast about geekery and nonsense. We spent maybe 50 episodes trying to work out what the fuck this podcast is, and it's kind of been part my therapy session, part like the show originally started being a show about a theme. Like, we'd pick a theme each week and then kind of like talk about that theme, but that was when Nick was like really invested in it, and it was Mike and Nick's Gentlemanly Chats. Now it kind of become Gentlemanly Chats, and it's kind of a podcast centered around like my geeky life, and I bring on a guest every week, and most of them are kind of returning guests, my friends, people who've got like noteworthy stories and
A
things like that.
rotating cast of characters
Absolutely.
in the theatre play that is your life.
All the world's a stage, my man. All the men and women merely players.
Yeah.
You know, I nearly wrote a prog album about that, the 7 Stages of Man.
Really?
Yeah. I got to the point where I had some of the music written and the lyrics, because I was kind of ripping a lot from obviously the Shakespeare poem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had like this whole fucking thing. It was going to be this massive concept album. And it just never got anywhere because I never found the players to do it. You know, because when you're writing a prog album that's a concept album, you kind of need people that give a fuck.
Yeah.
And it's quite difficult to find a good musician who gives a fuck. This is my problem.
It's true. A lot of musicians, they're very laid back, kind of no fucks given kind of guys. That's for true. But I mean, that would have been interesting, man. I'd like to see that. Can you do that for me in the future?
What, that album?
Yeah.
I will certainly give it a go. I'm just popping my thing on airplane mode. Oh no, I can't. I can't do that because of what's coming up later. We'll save that. It's going to be
Stick
special.
do not disturb on.
Fuck off mode.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fucking busy.
So anyway, and now it's kind of so it's now kind of this slice of life. This would be a lot more easy if I was famous, because then people.
We always say that. We always say that.
Do you know what I mean? People are like, "Oh, Mike is the writer from Geek Pride or New Grind, and he does this drumming thing." And but I mean, that's where some of the people know me from this podcast. You know, and it's got its own little following. I would just like to get out to more people.
It's definitely going to reach a larger audience on iTunes.
Well, the problem is, Dom, like when you're, and you know this, when you're a creative type, you kind of have imposter syndrome all the fucking time. So if anyone heaps any kind of praise on you, you kind of go, "That's not me, though." I remember, like, any fucking gig that I'm at, if I've played a wrong note, if I miss a beat, and someone comes on and goes, "Man, that was incredible," I will be disingenuous with my thank you, because I'm thinking, yeah, but I fucked that up, and I dropped the stick here, and I broke this stick here, and I missed that cymbal here, and I was out of time. Hang on, I'm never out of time. You know, and
a human metronome.
I fucking am. You know, when you've been doing something for 13 years, you kind of hope, 14 years now, you kind of hope that you're all right at it.
The whole 10,000 hours theory.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. I wish I could practice every day, because then I'd be unstoppable. But, you know, if wishes were fishes, we'd all eat. So anywho, so I've been kind of worried about putting it out onto iTunes, because I'm like, does anyone really give a fuck?
Look,
what I've got to say.
I will tell you this. We started from nothing.
Yeah.
Not even like... You had a bit of a start because you were already a writer on Geek Pride before you did this. So we started from nothing, and we were on New and Noteworthy, and the only people in front of us were Kevin Smith.
Nice.
With his Talk Salad and Scrambled Egg.
Right.
Sans Pants Radio's D&D for Nerds, which is a massive podcast.
Yeah.
And a couple of other big podcasts I can't remember. And we were the sort of the beginning of the Who Are They podcasts.
Yeah.
So you can get up there, do you know what I mean? And, you know, we've done quite well ever since.
I've had someone that's really quite close to me tell me that I've just got to believe in myself more. But I think the problem that I have is when I get into the mindset of, oh, do you know what? I'm not a fat piece of shit. I actually can do stuff.
Yeah.
The common misconception is that the hyperbolic version of my character, everyone's just like, oh yeah, it's all about Mike. He's a narcissist. Oh, it's all the Mike show. Look at fucking how big he thinks he is. Better take him down a peg. And it's like, really? I'm like a dog driving a car. I'm kind of cute, but I've got no fucking idea what I'm doing. And then I go, no, I know. I know. Yeah, okay. That's never mind. And I'll just be here in the corner, and that's on me, obviously. But yeah, that's kind of the problem I'm having.
You need to thicken up that psychological skin.
I think I do. Yeah. I'm still damaged. No, I'm all right, really. I don't know. I don't want to. I'd hate someone to listen to something and be like, this is fucking dross.
Well, you're always going to get people like that, because 100% of the people can't like you.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't want 100% of people to like me, because if you like Minions, you can just die in a fire, basically.
That's true. A garbage fire. Like that.
You can we'll put you in the trash compactor of the Death Star, and you can just fucking rot.
Yeah, that tentacle monster can come grab you.
Absolutely. Do you know what? I went through a little kind of recap of Star Wars a couple of months ago, and I went down a massive Wikipedia hole finding out what the fuck that thing was.
What is it exactly?
They're like, well, they start off as microscopic organisms. I can't remember what the fucking name was because it was months ago. But yeah, they start off as microscopic organisms, so it was picked up on like some space debris.
That got shoved in the trash compactor.
And was just left to like eat all the trash and grow. They don't normally get that big. So yeah.
So it was like mutated
yeah.
in the trash compactor.
Yeah. Which I think is really cool.
That is interesting.
Right, okay, so we're at 9 minutes. We haven't done like any of the segments of the show. I say segment of the show. Mike's Likes and Dom, was it Dom's Noms?
Dom's Noms or Dom's fond.
Dom's fond. I like it. Okay, so this week I'm going to be greedy. I've got 2, Dom.
That's good, because that gives me time to think of mine.
Excellent.
Because I come round here
So this...
with little or no preparation.
That's fine. That's fine.
As per.
This week, and I might even give you a little section of it because it's weaponized joy. There's a new album out by Anderson.
Weaponized joy.
Oh, I'm not kidding, mate.
Weaponized. I like that.
Anderson Stolt, if you know who those people are. John Anderson of Yes and Ronnie Stolt of Transatlantic or the Flower Kings have joined together to make the hippy-dippiest fucking album you've ever heard in your goddamn life. And it is, as I said, weaponized fucking joy. Be fucking sad when this is on. Hang on. If we get taken down, we get taken down. But like, honestly, I swear to Christ, this is just.
I'm already seeing.
Right?
I'm already seeing meadows.
Yeah.
Psychedelic meadows.
Yes. Right, and hang on, we'll skip ahead a little bit because I want you to hear John Anderson's fucking voice. Oh. Wait. Oh, right?
That is weaponized
Be
joy.
sad. I fucking dare you. Be sad when that is on. Invention of Knowledge by Anderson/Stolt. Listen to it. It will cure anything that ails you, bar... I mean, if you're sexually repressed, I can't really help you with that. But...
Or if you're Japanese,
No.
Anderson Cross Stolt.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Listen to it. It's great. Like I said, the old work life's been a bit of a drag recently, and if it gets too much, I slap that on in the car. I've been going for a lot of hour-long drives recently for clients and otherwise, and yeah, like fucking, it just centers me. I'm just like, all right, you know what? I'm a fucking monkey in shoes on a blue dot in the middle of the universe. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, man. yeah. But like, absolutely, yeah. I mean, you know, if you haven't heard it, I wrote a poem about it. It's called "Of Smoke and Sins," which is kind of about like existentialism and being a monkey in shoes. It's on my YouTube. You can check it out. It's called "Of Smoke and Sins." Anyway, the second thing that's been giving me so much joy.
Link in the description.
Yeah, I will do that. I will do that. And then boss of Geek Prime, Mike, you can't fucking plug it on Wares I'm doing on fucking on our own YouTube. You can't fucking do that. And I'll be like, shut up, Geary. I've got a bigger willy than you. I'm like, who fucking told you that? And I'll be like, your mum. And then like there'll be streamers and the John Cena theme will play.
Damn!
And I'll rip my shirt off and I'll be wearing and the bottom of my trousers and there'll be shorts. And I'll basically be John Cena, only fat, unentertaining, and not very good
I was
at wrestling.
hoping more Hulkamania would take over you.
Okay.
And you would talk about your 12-inch pythons.
Yeah.
And stuff. Brother! What are you going to do? That'd be much better.
All right, I'll think
Your
about
hair
that.
suddenly becomes like blonde and silky. Yeah.
Out of nowhere, like a glorious David Coverdale lion.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, anyway, so the second thing that's been making my soul happy this week is a film called Seventh Son. Now, you might not have heard of it, because it kind of went, fucking look at this, and then disappeared in 2014.
I remember a film called that, but I never saw it.
It's fucking incredible. They on the docket they put like Kit Harington in it. They're like, look, it's Kit Harington, it's fucking Jon Snow, woo, woo, and Jeff Bridges, right? Being incredible. But yeah, so Kit Harington.
I do love Jeff Bridges.
Kit Harington is in it for all of like 2 minutes.
Oh really? It's not a vehicle for it's not.
No.
Oh right.
No, it's like how Bryan Cranston was in Godzilla. I'm gonna give you a little bit of this film because you've got to hear Jeff Bridges' English accent.
Oh,
It's coming. This film is fucking immense.
is it awful though?
Oh wait, it's coming. Here we go. Look at him. Look at Jeff
Does he
Bridges.
play a wizard?
No, sort of. He's
Right.
called a spook.
So he's a wizard.
He's like a witcher, essentially.
Oh,
he hunts
okay.
Witches.
Oh, that's not Witcher. Witcher hunts monsters.
Oh well, then he's a witch hunting. He sounds like Bane. He sounds like Bane.
Sorry.
This is to get your boots fixed. I will pick up provisions.
Look at this terrible CGI.
Needed to ward off evil spirits.
How good is that?
That's exquisite. He's basically just doing.
And it just gets better. And there are some choice lines in there. Like there's a scene where he keeps drinking from this hip flask, and then they get attacked by a boggart, which doesn't look like a boggart at all, from my understanding of it. But it's this massive fucking troll thing. Jumps in the water. He's like, "They're afraid of water," and then it jumps in the water, and he's like, "I'm not starting to understand that you know what you're talking about." Right. That's Tom, the apprentice, the seventh son of a seventh son. It's supposed to be amazing, but he's got a flaw because it's a fantasy movie. So anywho,
what's his flaw?
He's just not very strong, but he can throw a knife quite good.
Right.
Yeah. And I've just got to the point. I'm not even finished the film. It's still my favourite film of like the recent months, and I'm including like Batman v Superman in that because this is just making me laugh so hard. There's a scene. Yeah, they get to the top of this mountain, and he's just like. Jeff Bridges is like drinking from his hip flask. He's like, "Oh, it's amazing. You lost all your equipment, but that survived." And he's like, "Some things find their way." And then he's like, "Here for strength." And then he drinks it. And then he goes to take another drink. Jeff Bridges takes it off and he goes, "You must never drink more than once." He's like, "Why?" He's like, "Because this is mine." And then he wanders off. It's the fucking best. Yeah, honestly. And I haven't even shown, like, Jeff Bridges' comedy accent is like fucking incredible.
That's Dick Van Dyke level of shit.
but the film is like nonsense. They're like, the blood moon is rising, the Queen of the Witches has come back. Who can transform into a dragon, by the way, and has this like reticulated dragon tail that comes fucking out and like kills people at random.
Species style.
Yeah.
Right.
There's someone's mum who's also a dragon, but then there's like these other guys. One dude can turn into a bear. The other guy's a lizard man who owns assassins made of stone. Some guy's called the King of Swords. He's got like 7 hands, and he's all like giving it the big un. And there's a woman who can turn into some kind of jungle cat.
That sounds like a hot shit.
Happens to be a person of colour.
That sounds like a hot shit in a trash fire.
No, but it's glorious. It's fucking glorious.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly, it's fucking glorious.
I didn't understand half of what you were saying there.
I know.
Were those plot points?
I know. And there's a love story, because of course there is.
Yes.
Honestly, it's hot garbage in the best way.
It sounds amazing.
You need to watch it.
I'm going to watch it.
All of you. I don't even care if you don't buy it. Stream it, illegally download it. This is the one and only time I'm going to say steal art, because this is fucking brilliant.
Because it's not worth paying money for. By the sounds of things.
No. I'd have paid 10. If I'd known this was in cinemas, I'd have paid £10 to see this and
really?
Fucking roared through it. Yeah, it's fun. Imagine that on the big screen with the giant Jeff Bridges going, "You've got to defeat the witches." It's fucking brilliant. It's the tits. So please go and watch Seventh Son that came out in 2014. It is glorious. Dom, what are you fond of this week? What's been making you happy?
What's been making me happy this week? Now, I'll tell you what's been making me happy this week.
Yeah.
Mikhail.
Is it ejaculation?
No. Oh. Well, ejaculation always makes one happy. It's sort of a given, really, isn't it?
Okay.
Monster Hunter Generations demo on the 3DS.
Okay.
Now, I know it's not a series that is beloved by all.
Okay.
But I love it more than life itself. It actually comes out tomorrow.
Brilliant.
But I've been playing the demo all week.
Right.
And it's just so good. Because it's always the same, but there's always new monsters. That always means new armour you can grind those monsters for.
Okay.
For hundreds and hundreds of hours.
Excellent.
And I wish more people played it, because then there'd be more people online to play it with.
I played the PS2 one, like the original Monster Hunter.
Yeah, it's on DS now.
That's how old I am.
Yeah.
Yes, Gramps, it's on fucking DS now, mate.
Well, I played the original one. I loved it, and it's one of those series I've always had a thing for that not many other people like.
Yeah.
And I think if more people who were of the sort of Dark Souls, Demon Dark Souls liking ilk,
Bloodborne.
Yeah, Bloodborne type liking ilk played it, they would see the roots of that series in that, I'd say, because it is just a constant boss fight, and they're hard boss fights as well, and they take like 20 minutes.
I've decided, Dom, last time we spoke, my jury was out about Bloodborne.
Yeah.
I've decided that by a Brexit's hair, I like Bloodborne.
Good.
I'm still stuck on this fucking... There's a boss I'm stuck on called Rom the Vacuous Spider.
I got stuck on Rom for a long time. A lot of people get stuck on Rom.
Fucking... Is he an optional boss?
No, he is...
Oh, okay, because I kind of just wandered in and went, oh, okay.
After you defeat Rom, everything changes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But in like a sort of, oh, this is even more Lovecraftian than I thought.
Oh, good, okay.
You
I keep getting him to, like, this health, and then he'll just do some bullshit ice thing.
You'll see the world for what it is.
Oh, bollocks.
You gain so much insight that you can see the world for what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, spoilers.
That's fine.
But I'm not telling you what you're going to see.
Right.
But what I did is I used, the electrified mace.
Yeah.
That does loads of damage to him.
Okay.
So if you upgrade that for a bit and try out with that.
Yeah.
But what I did in the end is I ended up just rushing him and beating him.
Oh, okay.
I got so frustrated, I just went, ah! Didn't kill anything around him.
Brilliant.
And managed to pull off the best dodges you'll ever see.
Yeah.
It killed him in about 2 minutes.
Excellent. I always try to bring a partner with me. Like I bring some mage who's got like a tower hat on that just goes star powers activate and keeps the spiders at bay. But if one of those spiders gets you, you're gone.
I know, it's so 80s, isn't it?
It's
with
a
the star
nightmare.
power
It's a
activate
fucking
type
nightmare. Anyway, so good. Yes, more people should play Monster Hunter. What's wrong? Is your device not working? Dominic is vaping. We'll let him off. I've had a vapor on here before, but it's fine.
I haven't touched a fag for 4 weeks.
Well, that's good. I mean, that's what vaping's for.
Yes.
I believe.
Yes.
Not to make fucking clouds. Right, okay, so we're at 9 o'clock now. I did say we're going to do like a Facebook Live Q&A. It's the first time I've ever used Facebook Live, so hopefully this will work. If it doesn't, then I've got a whole list of things that I'm quite happy to talk about. And maybe we'll still need them, but let's do a little Facebook video. Talk amongst yourselves. Do.
We will be back after these messages.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do some messages. Do you have gonorrhea on your arms? Then you need Gone Be Gone.
Gone Be Gone is the only tablet that will make your gone be gone.
Daddy, I've got massive gonorrhea on my arms from fisting that horse.
Then you need Gone Be Gone.
Thanks, Daddy. I've got no money, though, because I work in the coal mines. And I think I've also got the black lung. Daddy, why do you sound like Jeff Bridges?
Oh, because it's mine. My gonorrhea is on your arms. I touched you and it got on there.
Daddy, why?
No, it's not like that.
No, Daddy. No! Gone Be Gone. Now in stores. All right, now, I'll do the sweet jazz, and you can just like picture
product. Do you have club feet? Now, come to Dr. Jenkins' foot shaving service. We shave your feet for free because we like the shavings in our soup. We eat the soup of your foot shavings. It gives us eternal life. So if you have a club foot or find shoes rather tight, come to Dr. Jenkins' foot shaving service. Well, we'll shave your foot for free because we put it in our soup.
0800 4444 444.
Foot shave.
Excellent. Do you like beans?
Beans?
Yes!
I like beans.
Good! They're sort of like soup. Do you like soup?
Not so much.
Oh, well, this soup will give you eternal life. That's right, it's Dr. Jenkins' Immortal Soup. We've got so much soup, we don't know what to do with it. Do with it.
Soup in your bumhole.
Put it in there, or drink it like via conventional means.
Dip your elbows in it and they'll become youthful and supple.
But also get gonorrhea on them. But that's a problem for another company to solve. Drink it and you'll have eternal life, but all the gonorrhea, it's fine.
Put it in your ears and you'll hear for miles.
Yeah, but also you might die like in that Hamlet play.
Poison honey dripping.
Don't poison the honey dripping. They need it for the bees.
Poison
all the bees. Kill all the bees. Commit genocide on the bees. That's right. Soup.
Immortality.
Good. I feel like we're not right. Okay, so we're back after those messages and allow access. Oh, what? Hang on. Privacy. Oh, bollocks, right. Privacy, camera, Facebook. What's down here? There we go. It's fine. Right, let's hope Facebook works now. Let's hope it works, Dominic. Otherwise, I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, I did already say what we're going to do, but I don't know.
Facebook Live.
Oh, Facebook, right. Let's go need that. Yeah, one of them, right. Okay.
Facebook Live.
Right, okay, let's one of these and then...
Live.
Continue.
Okay.
Subscribe your live video.
Gentlemanly chats.
Are we live now? Oh,
No.
not live yet. Okay.
I thought I said good live.
Gentlemanly chats.
Chat.
Live Q and A. Look at this. We're so.
Oh, and we're live. Oh, ah.
Hello, Facebook. Christ, we look terrifying.
We do look terrifying. The lighting's just awful.
Everything's fine when we're up here. We're like, girls at a party, everything's good. I'll kill you.
Oh dear.
That's
very shadowy.
That doesn't make my... Okay. So, hello, Facebook.
Good afternoon.
We're doing a live Q&A for Gentlemanly Chats. You see here, we're podcasting there.
Yeah.
A little podcast. So
Yeah.
that's nice. I've just washed my hair, so it's like this. Hello to the three of you viewing. We're doing a live Q&A for Gentlemanly Chats. You're going to be live on this podcast right here, being live and that. So
live.
one of them's left. Brilliant.
Already.
Oh, one of them, we got one back. So post your questions and we'll do a little answer. Me and Dom will do a little answer. So post your questions, Facebook, and we'll do a little answer.
Ask us anything.
Oh, yeah, anything you want. Even who the fuck are you? You can ask us that. That's fine.
And I'll
That's
tell
not
you.
a problem. Yeah, we will totally tell you. Girls of summer, all night, all summer, doing it the way I wanna.
Dear.
I'm quite enjoying. Not that. Hello, Dom.
Hi, I'm Dom.
What do you do for Geek Pride?
I write for Geek Pride.
You do.
Not much recently, but I'm going to.
We're losing viewers.
We're losing viewers.
Post a question, you slags. Why aren't you out catching Pokemon?
I've been out catching Pokemon.
He's been
all
out
day.
catching Pokemon. I haven't. Sarah Jane Wilson, you're live on the podcast. Thanks for calling in. I'm Mike Orvis. This is Dominic Alexander. Why aren't we out catching Pokemon? He has. I don't, and I might as well talk about it now. I believe that Pokemon Go is just a clone of Ingress. It's made by the same people who made Ingress, and it's got less functionality than Ingress. The Pokemon you catch, you can't really do a lot with, and the Pokemon fights are literally like you're tapping and or swiping. It's kind of like Punch Out, but with Pokemon.
I like it though.
I just can't get
Because
behind it.
Pokemons.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like, and I totally understand that it's popular. I totally get that. Should move the microphone here so we can actually.
Yeah.
There we go. I totally understand why it's popular, and I'm not shaming any of you lot for. We're gonna have to get in. We're gonna get a little bit.
I'm touching you though.
A bit cozy. Yeah, I totally understand why it's popular. Like, and I'm not gonna shout at anyone for going out and doing it. But it's just not for me, Sarah. It's just not for me. I'm sorry.
It is for me though.
It is for him.
Yeah, I've spent a good hour and a half on Whitstable Beach today.
Would you be Bert or Ernie in this relationship?
Bert's the taller one, so
Okay.
you're Bert.
It's helping me lose weight. 20 kilometres this week. That's
Wow,
fucking
done.
awesome. I'd clap, but I'm holding the phone.
I've
Help
actually
me
walked.
clapped on it.
I've actually
Help me
walked
clap.
10k today.
10k today.
Yeah.
I've ran 5k, but whatever. Like, it's fine. Whatever. Fuck you all. That's awesome. That's really cool.
Less impact when you're walking though, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, shut up. I burn more calories than all of you. Shut up. So yeah, like that's exactly like the positive thing of Pokemon Go. You know, I was talking to my trainer today, not Pokemon trainer, he's a personal trainer. And he was.
Are you a Pokemon? This is where I start trying to throw balls at you.
I'm a fucking legendary, mate. Yeah. So Sarah, my trainer was
Pokemon.
my trainer was telling me that that there was he was out on his run that he does every day through Rochester, which is kind of close to where I live. And there was this kid who, in his description, a greasy, fat-looking nerd that looked like he'd never left his house, was out catching Pokemon. And like he was struggling to breathe a bit, and it was kind of hard for him getting up the stairs. But I mean, that's exactly like the good thing that Pokemon Go is for. Like, absolutely. I'm never going to begrudge. I'm going to try and rest this on my knee, but then also
That's a little bit better, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, absolutely, that's the advantage of Pokemon Go. How have you found? What's your experience been, both Sarah and Dom?
I found it really interesting today. I mean, I saw a few people out when I was out in Whitstable, and then when I got home to Crayford, I sort of went into Crayford for about half an hour before my girlfriend came back on the train.
I went, what the fuck are you doing?
No, she's playing it as well.
Okay.
But I just randomly bumped into, because there's a gym in Crayford by the library,
Excellent.
and I was trying to take it over, and this guy came along and said, "You trying to take over the gym?" I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Same here."
I'd just be like, that's mine.
And then we ended up walking around our little town.
The connection is weak, so I'm just going to move it. If we do this,
is that better?
Does that lose you?
Yeah, just about. No, I don't know. But yeah, we ended up looking around our little town.
Yeah.
And I would probably have never met this man ever, or realised we had something in common.
So
we didn't exchange numbers or anything.
I was going to say.
But it was a fun experience.
Yeah.
You know, we were just walking around and we were chatting away about Pokemon and just general stuff and our days.
Have you heard about the robberies?
Yeah, I've heard about the robberies.
Oh, it's incredible. Yeah, so be careful, guys, if you're out there playing Pokemon Go.
There's a warning every time you log on to it. Like, there's a Gyarados in the way of this guy just, like, looking at his phone like that. And it sort of says, like, be careful of your surroundings and stuff.
Oh, look at that. I've found around, if I say Bicester, Bicester, sorry if I've got that wrong. We've been seeing the same Bicester. Sorry, we've been seeing the same people, making new friends, etc. We even have stops at a couple of local pubs, set up a law, and off we go. That's fantastic. That's awesome. So when you set up a law, does that kind of bring in the Pokemon then? Is that
yeah. So you got these Pokestops, and you can put a law on the Pokestops, which are normally like a clock tower or a sign, like a notable sign.
Yeah.
And it will draw Pokemon to it, so you'll get loads of people around it.
Jackie Phillips says, "My daughter loves it. She's constantly stealing my phone off me to catch Pokemon for me." You've got two options here, Jackie. You've got three options here, Jackie. You either have to buy your daughter a phone, you have to tell her no, or you have to pick her up a DS so she can play like OG Pokemon.
OG Pokemon, indeed.
Yeah, I'm quite excited. Like, just to prove the fact that, just to prove that I'm like not a complete miser. I'm genuinely quite excited about Pokemon Sun and Moon. I think it's going to be the tits. I really do. I really think it's going to be great.
I actually spoke about this last night.
Okay.
On my own podcast.
Oh, plug away.
See if it sticks.
Yeah.
Find us on iTunes or stickitpod.com. We solve your first world problems. But I spoke about it last night, and I sort of bemoaned the fact that people that may never not have given a monkeys about Pokemon a couple of weeks ago.
Sorry, Dom, I'm going to stop you. You've been here for an hour now. I've just realised we're wearing Batman and Superman t-shirts.
Oh God, we are. Oh yeah.
Do we have to fight in the car park?
As long as our mothers' names are the same, we won't. We will stop fighting eventually. What's your mum's name?
Ruth.
Ruth? Ruth! No. My mum's name's Sarah, so actually we will just eternally fight now. That's no good. But yeah, I sort of said that, I made sure to let people know.
Good work, Jackie. She's 6, she's got blue on her DS.
Excellent. You can download them.
Jackie, you are going out with your daughter to capture these Pokemon. You're not just like, here you go, dear, take a sandwich.
Like the actual Pokemon games.
yeah.
Where they just chuck their kid out and go, here, 10-year-old son or daughter, please go around the world finding monsters.
Yeah, absolutely. Please take part in this, we're fairly certain it's legal, dogfighting of these creatures that you find in the woods. Don't worry, this creepy old man's going to give you a computer. Off you go. Sarah Jane Wilson, we will not fight, young lady. No.
No fighting for people's amusements.
We're like the Hulk and the Juggernaut. The unmovable object with the unrelenting force. We would, if me and Dom fought, we would literally destroy the fabric of the universe. And I'm just not prepared to do that.
Break space and time.
Yeah. If you ever divided by zero, don't.
It's not fun. It's not fun for anybody involved.
Joshua Barrett Varney, shake my head, you guys. I don't know what that means.
What do you mean by shake
Joshua,
your head?
What do you mean? Hey, I'm old school. No, I'm with her. Excellent. Good work, Jackie. Thanks for the young. That's okay. No problem at all. Why, Josh? Why are you shaking your head? What are you shaking your head for?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm old school. No, I'm with her. Good, Jackie. That's what we want to hear. Josh, we are not going to fight. For goodness' sake,
We
why
don't
does everyone
fight for
want to
your
see us
amusement,
fight?
King of Geeks.
We're only
whatever it is.
going to end up kissing. I mean, that's
You don't want to.
really-
You don't want to see that either.
No one wants to see that. You see this and that. That's like opposing Velcro. We'll get stuck, and we might become one.
It'd be a bit like fusion. What would we become? Like if you're taking Dragon Ball fusion fusion rules.
Are we earrings or
Would
dancing?
it be mom or dyke?
Dyke? Definitely Dyke. We'll do it.
No, it would be a fusion dance. So
Yeah.
we'd have to do the fusion.
Yeah,
We'd
absolutely.
have to do that.
Don't do that because it's actually the fingers.
Oh,
if you
what?
do that, you're going to end up being like. We're both quite chubby. We don't end up as the fat version of us.
Oh, that's true.
Dyke. Oh, fuck.
Oh, Josh has come back.
Beard on beard action. You don't want it. You don't
Mate,
want
there's
beard on beard
websites
action.
for that you can go to.
I thought you were going to start listing websites then. Like, no, stop the recording. Yeah. So, you guys, we've got you for like another 10 minutes, guys. So are there any burning questions or desires that you have? Comment, and we will do our best to do an answer at you.
I
for
must
you,
stop
with
vaping
you.
on camera.
Why is that? Because you're a bit of a smoke machine.
Yeah, a little bit. It looks like we've got some sort of. Oh,
What? As you won't fight, could you at least do a dark, sultry Batman voice? Okay, what Batman voice do you want? Do you want Chris Nolan? Do you want Kevin Conroy? And what I'll do is I'll do it near the microphone as
and
well.
there is a right answer.
Yeah. What Batman voice do you want, mate? And I'll do my best. He's clearly Dominic. He's heard of my vocal work.
Obviously.
What voice do you want, Chris? Don't leave me hanging, bro. Adam West. That is the correct answer. Okay. What do you want me? What do you want me to say, Chris? What do you want me to? Do you want me to like dedicate something to you?
Do some sort of ringtone
Yeah,
moment.
Adam West. Everyone's saying Adam West. Okay. Well, old chum, Chris Molden, Joshua Barrett Varney, we're gonna go out and fight the crime. That's right. Quick, Dominic, to the Batmobile.
Holy voiceovers, Batman. I don't know. That's more Joker.
I hope that was. Yes, Batman. I hope that was okay. Old chum. I hope that was good for you. It was good for me. Was it good for you?
Oh dear. Maybe this is becoming beard on beard
Oh
action.
look, we're getting smiley faces. Yay! I eat your laughs. They sustain me. They keep me alive.
Nom.
Please keep liking. I need it to live.
I've not seen those reactions come across the
Yeah,
screen.
look.
Oh, look at that.
Oh god, sustenance, sweet laughter, all the lulls. They keep me sustained. I'm like in a Bacta tank, just with like L's. Give me attention, mummy never did.
Okay, this is becoming strange. This is becoming.
You can have some. Go on, Don. Have a little. There we go. Excellent. Good work. I like it. Oh, we got shot. It was excellent. Oh, wicked. Oh, okay.
Good.
I did a good. I also do a pretty good Conroy. We should do Conroy. Hang on.
Do the I am darkness, I am the night.
I am darkness, I am vengeance, I am the night. I mean, in fairness, I've got like a couple of Batman comics over there that I could probably just start reading from. There was a podcast, an episode of this. There was an episode of this where I did read The Killing Joke with the voices, but I was more kind of focused on the Joker. With the memories can be vile, that kind of thing. But okay, so I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman. And that was
That's quite good, Kevin Conroy.
I do it better when I'm like addressing someone, like when Batman's giving orders, like Robin, we need to go and investigate the cave. Like that's that's my little.
That's
Matt
good.
Geary joined. Hello, omnipresent leader. We haven't even said anything bad about you yet. Geary, what have you unleashed? You have unleashed the mighty beard. That's what you have unleashed.
Plural.
The beards
Yeah.
have been released from their cage, and now we are alive together, and we shall rule the night, or something.
Wow.
Like, whatever.
Wow.
Sometimes I get a little bit ahead. I've ever told you the story of when I led almost a 300 strong army, not to the hot gates, but at Download 2009.
Oh, I don't know.
Right. Okay. So Facebook. This is a real story of something that genuinely happened in 2009 at Download. There were a couple of guys that were walking around the camp at night, going, "Walking crew, join us for a walk!" And I was like, "I'm down with that." So I ended up, because I'm like fucking Orvis. Jack Black wants his vocals back. He wants his fucking stomach back too, mate. But I can't help that. So I joined the walking crew, and I was like bringing people in, and then someone started playing some kind of instrument, and then there were drums, and I just started kind of soliloquizing about how about how like walking crew was incredible, and we need to follow the walking crew. I ended up as leader because I sort of deposed the other guy because he was like, "Let's do this," and I was like, "No, we will not do this. We will march upon the VIP area because they are weak." So we stopped at this like crossroads, and I gave it the whole Spartans, what is your profession? And literally, aroo, aroo, aroo. I was fucking hype as shit. I'm like, I'm from the fucking army. So we fucking...
I've got my own personnel army.
yeah. And the staff are like, what's going on here? And they're like, nothing.
Some sort of mini like riot at Download.
So I made this massive speech to like, and they were all like quiet as fucking mice. I'm making a massive speech like, "We will march upon the VIP area. They are weak. They do not deserve the metal. We shall give them hell. We shall give them Valhalla itself upon their mighty doors." And they went fucking mental. They're like, "Rah!" And I'm like, "We will march." And at that point, this fucking steward was like, "Excuse me, guys. You can't actually join up in groups of this size. So if you could please disperse, that would be great." And we were like, all right, because we're English. Instead of going, "No!" and like kicking him down a pit, we just went, "Oh, all right, yeah, cool." And then we just went home. So it's the story of like the 300 that never was. My arm's getting tired.
Should we hold on to it for a while or something?
like a baby.
I don't know.
Like, is this what being parents would be like? I'll tell you what, yeah. Pass him on to you.
There
we go.
If we can... Oh, that really hurts my arm doing that.
Hello. Right, has anyone got any more questions before we finish the podcast? This will be going out in 2 weeks. So yeah, come and check it out in 2 weeks. Next week's episode. This week's episode.
There is stuff before this.
Yeah, this week's episode was with Nick and Lily, and we introduced a new character. There's like a really funny kind of returning bit that I really enjoy. Do you want me to hold it for you a while? Innuendo bingo.
Oh my,
Sarah Jane. Oh, give me the Vegas.
Mark it down on your card, Sarah Jane, for next time.
So look, it's my tip, Innuendo bingo.
Oh.
Anyway, so yeah, this week was like Nick and Lily. If you don't know who they are, listen to this week's Gentlemanly Chats. It's episode 61. Next week, we've got my friend Jade on, and I do a pretty banging Rick and Morty impression, which I'm really quite happy with, which just came out of nowhere. Just came out of my brain being fuzzy and stuttering all the time, and then it kind of went into Rick and that's all you're getting, because like, just listen to it. Oh jeez, Rick! Oh! Yeah. So and then that next week will be Jade, and then the week after that will be this gentleman and me. So you'll get to hear it again and be like, I was fucking involved in that. I was part of history. Cool. Right, has anyone got any more questions before we go and finish this puppy off out in the back of the field? You know, like at the end of Mice and Men when he's like, "The web is George," and then you're like, "Pow!" And then Lenny's
Lenny.
Gone, Lenny. Any more questions? I'm gonna kind of count to 30 in my head. Let's have a really awkward pause while one of you asks a question. Look at the view account. How do you keep your beard so shiny and full? Chicken and fish. Chicken, clearly.
Chicken.
How do you keep your beard so shiny and full?
Which one of us?
Oh, well, all right. You start. How do you keep your beard so shiny and full?
It's a sort of combination of
Muslin.
Ronsil and Miracle Grow.
Right, excellent. Okay. I keep my beard sexy by using the same conditioner that I use in my hair. I've very recently washed my hair, which is why it's so like...
Do a Prince Volton impression.
Who's Prince Volton? I'm sorry.
Oh!
Who? What?
Come to me, my Hawkman!
Oh! He does it way better than I do. He does it
Dive! Gordon's alive!
Yes, absolutely. Brilliant.
Dun, dun,
I tell you what you want to watch.
da.
It's actually hella boring, but yeah. I know that now, Chris Mould. I did it for you.
Blasphemy!
If you want to watch, it's called Henry VIII, I believe, or The Wives of Henry VIII by Rick Wakeman, who, if you don't know, is the keyboardist of Yes. He got to do it at Hampton Court Palace a couple of years ago, and Brian Blessed was like the narrator, and you just hear the crowd all the time, like, Gordon's alive, and then there's a bit where he just goes, right, I'm going to do this only once. That's more Jeff Bridges than he's Brian Blessed. You don't know what that's about, but listen to the podcast and you'll see what I'm talking about. He's like, I'm going to do this only once, and then you can all fuck off. Gordon's alive! And the crowd go fucking mental. More mental than they have for anything Rick Wakeman's doing. So Rick Wakeman's like, oh, this is bloody shit. Oh. It's fucking great.
They always make him do it on, if you ever listen to the Infinite Monkey Cage.
Right.
They always he comes on that a lot because he's big into space travel because he wants to go to Mars.
He literally wants to be Prince Voltan.
Yeah, literally he wants to go to Mars. He's been up to like the highest possible G's like a human being can go to in like the cosmonaut training program. He's been through the cosmonaut training program.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah. I'll send you the links. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Well, I mean, we've got like about 15 minutes left of our podcast to do. So, this might be a new section. I quite like this.
The live moment.
The live moment. So he should. Yes, we should send him to space. He should become king of the moon.
Come to me, my moon man.
Hello, I'm right. Like every week, like like the Queen gets
an address from the Moon King.
And now an address from the.
He is the ultimate beard. You're right.
He
Josh.
is absolutely. Like each week, it's just like we interrupt this program for
a party political broadcast from the Moon King. I'm Brian Blessed, and I'm King of the Moon. Don't worry, it's not actually made out of cheese.
I've tested it. I've had a big gulp, and it tastes like rocks and astronaut poo.
But you didn't know they buried poo on the moon, did you? Anyway.
For years! The whole thing! Full of poo! Yeah, you'll wonder where your poo goes. It's in the moon.
It's in the moon.
Theory confirmed. Illuminati
that poo came
confirmed.
from the moon.
Oh, God, no. Don't bring Dinklebot into this. That's awful.
That was better. That was actually better delivery than him.
Yeah,
anyway.
absolutely. Right, cool. Okay, so, I mean, that's probably... Yeah, like, we've got, like, 10 minutes now left of the podcast, so cheers for stopping by, Facebook.
Thanks,
I don't think anyone's going to give a single fuck. We've had 7 of the fucks, so that's
We've
good.
at one point, we had a lot of the fucks.
We did, and then we waited. And we called you out, and you went, all right, you fucking prick. See you later. And that's fine. I still love you all. Big love. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know how you finish it. You click this finish button.
Just
Go like all your comments. You're going to like all your comments. I'm on a liking spree. Yeah.
Just click
yeah.
finish. Just click finish.
Bye. Bye. All summer.
He's alive.
Is it ending? It's ending. It's ending. Ding. That was brilliant.
That was great.
36 comments. This is your most commented on live video yet. Boom! This is better than Lightsaber Assembly. This is better than the time Matt Geary saw a cat in the woods. I'm doing the little dance of victory, Dom.
You are
We
doing-
got the most likes.
We had a good time.
Had a lovely time.
What a lovely time
That was great. I enjoyed going live.
Yes, I enjoy going live
That was
too.
quite nice. Yeah, we should. That should be a section of the podcast, the ever-evolving podcast. What we gonna? Well, I don't normally like put this out to a vote, but because you'll see if it sticks. I thought I might. What do you want to name the podcast?
this week.
I'm thinking something to do with live.
Yeah.
Gordon's Dyke's alive or Gordom's alive. Gordom's alive. Right,
Gordom's
done.
alive.
Cool. See, this is why my episode was over so quickly, and see if it sticks. I call this Dominic brilliant. Enjoyed that. Do more. We fucking will, mate. When we're doing stuff and things. Dom, my next question is: will you actually share this episode of the podcast when it goes out?
I will.
You didn't last
I
time.
did.
What?
I recently shared it. I'm pretty damn sure I recently shared the one that we did.
When it went out, you didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, it's fine.
I'm sorry. I'm not very good at sharing.
Whatever. That's quite apparent. Both of us are clearly not very good at sharing.
Oh, I see. What?
We're both fat.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay.
What did you think I was saying?
I don't know.
What kind of marked comment did you think I was trying to...
I don't know what you...
I don't know okay, look, we've got 10 minutes left. Is there anything you want to bring to the table? Otherwise, I'm just going to pick something from my list.
Pick something from your list. It's your podcast.
Yeah, I know, but not really.
Yeah, I know, but not really.
It's all y'all. Did you ever play Magic the Gathering?
Yes. I recently bought a fat pack for Innistrad.
No. Tom, no! Dom!
Yes, I know.
No!
Yes.
Dom! No! I'm getting the itch again, mate. I'm really getting the itch again, and as you can see, I have a problem. I mean, that's a pile of mine and the X's that needs to be.
But I don't have the problem that you have.
It's like fucking crack. The moon is made of poo. The moon is made of poo. Yeah. I'm seriously getting the itch again. And I used to fucking love Magic. Like, when I started playing it, I was like, this is a confusing mess, but I love it. I love it. The problem was, as with most geek communities, it's the fucking players, Dom.
It is always the players. That's my problem with Warhammer. It was always the players.
Yeah.
Too many power gamers.
Yeah.
That's the same in Magic. There's too many people that want to play the best possible deck the best possible army, and you have 10 guys in a room, 2 of which, me included, have like an army they built because they just like it.
Yeah.
And then the rest of them have the same deck or the same army that does the same thing, and they're trying to do the same things to each other. It's like chess.
Yeah.
Because chess has become that now, apparently.
Yeah.
Where it's just the same 52 moves
in
different variations. And it's boring.
Boring as fuck, yeah.
But that's why I don't like games with a very narrow meta.
Yeah.
Which is why I've enjoyed Overwatch so much.
Okay.
Because Overwatch's meta is quite broad.
Right.
There are certain characters you shouldn't be using against other certain characters.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of depending on your knowledge and skill, counters to everybody, you know, whoever you're playing as, which is why I think Overwatch has become successful as it has, because it's not an issue of balance, it's just the meta's very broad.
Yeah. Okay. Not to like cut that thread off, but I kind of want to go back to Magic.
Sorry, yeah.
No, it's fine.
Sorry, it was sort of just me using it
because I'm very like no, that's natural. Obviously, deviation in the conversation is expected.
Yes.
But yeah, it was really. I'm massively into. Now this is gonna sound weird, the role playing aspect of it, and what I mean by that, I don't go, I am a mighty sorcerer from the plane of Innistrad. No, what I do though is I can see the battle going on in my head.
So you like having good stuff going on?
So I like having, like, in my head it's cinematic. So I like making cinematic things happen.
Yeah.
So I always go for, like, I will summon, like, big fuck-off creatures. Or you know, I'll do these fucky about-y spells where it's completely, like... out there or random. Like my Is It deck, for example, there's a certain card you put out where it just goes, just play all the cards. just play them as they come. You don't look at them, play them. Like, there's no cost for them, just play them. Awesome. So you just go and hope you win.
Yeah.
Or, you know, my one of my favourite decks is my Goblin deck, because one of the win conditions of my Goblin deck, there are quite a few. I can be a bit more sneaky and kind of just hit you for direct damage, but one of my favourite is I can have X thousand flying goblins, which is just the fucking greatest thing in the world.
Because who doesn't want X thousand flying goblins?
And I just love the idea that, because you can play this card that gives them levitate. But I just love the idea that you're stood at the back of this great war zone, and there's like 1,000 goblins who are like, wah, trying to like fight and stuff, and they're getting trampled by shit that's going on, and then you just go, and then they just all fucking take flight, and they're all going, "Wah! Wah!" and they're like fucking just going straight for you, because they're just floating over your whatever your creatures are. They're like, "Wah!" It's fucking brilliant, and it always makes me laugh, and I get like super excited about it. But yeah, the problem is exactly what you've said. It's like those people that play, like even when I was heavily into Destiny.
Oh.
You've got those players who will play anything that's got an RPG element, and they will just try and min-max their character.
Yeah,
the minute it comes out. Whereas I'm the kind of gamer, I like to just go on a bit of a wander, and if I get like a cool item, I get a cool item.
The journey is more important.
Yeah,
than the
like
grind.
Diablo, for example.
Yeah.
It wasn't until the end of the game that I started going, okay, now I need to start doing the Nephilim gates.
Yeah.
And now I need to start doing, I need to start looking at how to get the gear that I want for my dude. It's one of the only games that I've ever done that with. You know, with Destiny, I was like, how do I get this? And then like someone would tell me, like, I could have looked it up on the internet, but I guess I'm old school in that thing where, you know, I'd be hanging out with my friends and go, what do I do? How do I get this? And they go, oh, you've got to do this. I'm like, oh, cool.
Because everyone expects you to know instantly what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially in like a raiding scenario.
Yeah.
I found this in more modern MMOs where I've played them more recently.
Yeah.
Especially Final Fantasy 14, where I've gone to like a sort of raid style challenge, and people just expect you to know the tax. No one discusses anything.
Yeah.
You're just supposed to know.
Yeah.
In a pug or even like a guild group.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, no one says anything. They just go, right, let's go. Everyone ready. It's just like, where's that effort of conversation?
Yeah.
And
Where's communication?
where's the communication?
Yeah.
I find that in a lot of games now.
Yeah, it's why one of the funnest things that I ever did for the website for Noob Grind was when we did the Vault of Glass for the first time. It took us fucking hours, and most of us got a shader. I got a cool gun, but most of us just got a shader, and it was so brilliant because we're all noobs, apart from one guy who sort of knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
And we managed it after this like 3-hour long fucking slog, and we're like, we've done it, and then like got a shader, and just the disappointment, everyone just going, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, this is glorious.
That happened to me on King's Fall. When we all did King's Fall first time, and then I was just like, oh, I've got a really underpowered like bit of armour. And I was like, this isn't even as good as the blue I'm wearing. You know? This is bullshit. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I wrote why I fell out with Destiny.
I haven't read it. Well, it was before my time, I think.
I'll show you later.
Yeah.
I can't bother to go over it now.
I fell out with it because I just got bored.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, I didn't have.
There's not enough side shit to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Like whereas in like say WoW, for instance, which was probably my greatest addiction.
Right.
Like, you know, you had crafting and you had like sort of fishing and stuff like that. Whereas in Destiny, you either shoot and loot or you stand around in the tower dancing.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, Magic, the Gathering.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
You gather it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I actually founded the Midway Magic Users, which was a Facebook group that I've just put myself in a sentence circle. I actually founded a group called the Midway Magic Users, which is a group I founded. Well done, Mike. Yeah, and I did it apropos of nothing. I was just like, man, I fucking love Magic. This is awesome. And I started getting more and more people. And then people started talking about the metagame. And they started talking about the stack. And then they started asking about like these really complex rules. And I was like, I was just kind of here to get hype and like organise games and stuff. And
the stack. This one's going to proc first because I want to win. You know, it's just like, oh.
And so I went to a couple of. They eventually got this group where they met up and played Magic every week, and I went kind of intermittently because weekly commitments to anything are kind of rare for me, like this podcast. So
You've been pretty
recently, yeah, because I had a massive backlog. Like I'm thinking of releasing. There was an unfinished, unreleased podcast that I did with Lily called the Lily Hammer, where we talked about films. But there's a couple of problems with it. I think I talk too much. I don't think Lily had the scope to kind of give out her knowledge about films because she recently got a degree in film, and I don't know whether I asked her the wrong kind of questions or whether I was whether I spoke too much. I don't know. I don't know whether I'm going to put them out because I don't want I just don't. I don't want her to be seen in a bad light. I don't want myself to be seen in a bad light. I think it was just bad timing. And then I went on to. The reason it stopped is because I then went on to do the League of Infinite Justice over at Dorinami. Because it was a thing that our friend Mark wanted to do, and he was like, "Do you want to talk about film?" And I'm like, "I love talking about film. Yeah, sure, absolutely." And then that kind of became a regular thing that's out on iTunes, and you can go and listen to it. And whereas this was, a grassroots thing that was going to be out on YouTube again, and it was just like, I don't know. And she wasn't overly happy with it either, so I just kind of let it die. But I've got the files, and I mean, they could go out. I think there's about 5 episodes that could kind of go out. But anyway, yeah. So I have been good recently. Anyway, weekly commitment. So I went a couple of times and I met some pretty cool guys. I like guys who make kind of trolley decks and like knob. They're like, yeah, you can't take 5 turns now, and then they just fuck you up even more. And I'm like, you knob. Like, that's fine. If I've lost
that's
fair
fun.
and square,
That's fun.
yeah,
That's kind of fun.
But there was a whole other thing with all these metagamers they want to do like tournaments and stuff, but it was all like by the official rules, and you were paying money to enter these tournaments. I'm like, I just want to fuck about and play Magic.
It's all these like wannabe pros.
Yeah,
isn't
they're like, this week's a tournament week, so no side games. I'm like, I fucking started this group, and I was just getting equally phased out. And then unfortunately there was a bit of drama with a dude who I'm going to call it out. He hit his girlfriend. And I took a stand on that and said, I don't want him in this fucking group. And everyone was like, yeah, but he's our friend, and it's easier if we just like be his friend, because otherwise he's going to be really annoying and it's going to be drama. And I'm like, yeah, it is going to be drama, but you need to ostracize him. No, we can't ostracize anyone, because that's not what the community's about. I'm like, hit his girlfriend, you will know this. And like, oh, well, we don't know. Oh, it's unconfirmed. And I'm like, it is confirmed. She's confirmed it. He's confirmed it. Yeah, so it was a massive thing. And then he attacked another member of the group and like went away for 2 weeks, and then everyone was like, oh, welcome back, mate. And yeah, so I was like, oh, fuck this. So I left and was like, yeah, no
that's
more.
crazy.
Yeah, nerds.
That's the
power nerds.
Yeah, I know.
Power nerds will just forgive anything, because it's like, oh, well, we're a community, because they're so fucking lonely. They, would forgive anything.
I think it's where it's because it's so some of the stuff's so niche.
Yeah,
and it's hard to find bloody 2 people to rub together to fucking play a game like that sometimes. Well, sometimes, not always.
Yeah.
It always has been that way for me. The thing is for me, it's always been that way.
Yeah.
Because a lot of my very close friends, you excluded from this, obviously. Yeah. Not that you're not a close friend of mine, do you know what I mean? But like, that sounds wrong.
Yeah, that's fine. No,
other than you,
I know what you
a lot of my close friends aren't particularly geeky.
Yeah.
Well, they are, but they're geeky in different ways. They're not geeky in, like, playing board games and card games sort of way. They're more geeky in films and, comic books kind of way.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but, like, I'm a big gamer, video as well as cardboard.
Yeah.
And, I've always found it very hard to get stuff together and stuff like that. So it's hard sometimes.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But I would never do what they did, but then again, maybe I've got more principles on it.
So the lesson is, stand on conviction and you will walk alone. Or that's a lyric from an As I Lay Dying song. And then he, went to murder his wife, so I guess he didn't stand on conviction. And now he's not walking alone, because he's in fucking prison. Well done, Tim Lambesis. You're a massive bellend.
Did he kill his wife?
He tried to kill his wife.
Really?
Yeah. Ordered a hit.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
This is fucking in a metal band.
It's a massive thing.
He's in a metalcore band, not fucking mafia.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, ordered a hit, and it was an undercover agent, and it was a whole thing. It was a whole fucking thing. Well, that was really cool. Thanks to if you're listening to this kind of post the live stream, thank you very much for listening. I've really quite enjoyed myself.
As a fun.
Good. Have you got anything else that you want to bring to the table? Or
no, I think that's fun.
Cool. All right.
I think it's good.
Well, I've been Mr. Mike Orvis.
I've been Senor Domenico Alexandra.
This has been Gentlemanly Chats. Keep it geek, and see you next week. Bye! No! The moon is made of poo. 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 And now, party political broadcast from the King of the Moon. I was about to say Boris Johnson.
No, he'll be the King of Pluto.
It's very cold out here. Fuck off, Boris. You're not even a planet. Rick and Morty told me so. Dominic, I'm really glad Do you think they fell for our characters?
Yes, I think they did. Yeah.
Excellent, good. We don't want them to know that we're horrendously middle class.
Yes.
Oh, it's still recording. Oh, fuck! Oh, Jesus balls.